How many men does it take to beat a strongman?
Ooh, that's interesting.
This program features dangerous feats of strength performed by professionals, unless you are among the strongest men in the world. Don't try this at home.
Whoa, that's
Kelly?
quite a claim. Oh, it's in Scotland, yes.
The country of the strongest men.
But you also have the Highland Games.
This is where they throw the logs and
Yeah,
stuff
the
like
logs and everything, like it's crazy. I once saw that in real life. It's one of the most impressive things I've ever seen.
that. Big build up.
All right, guys, we all know why we're here today. You saw that stuff in the paper?
They're wearing the classic kilts.
They're really
The traditional kilts, yeah.
Okay, so who do we got? We got
Eddie Hall,
Brian Shaw.
Robert Oberst.
I don't know that guy.
Me neither.
He's almost looking like the biggest guy.
Very big.
Probably in the description.
Nick Best. I'm interested to see what's
I want to see this.
I want to see this.
So me and guys pick up the local paper one morning at breakfast, and there's an article in there that's saying that we challenged the local tug-of-war team to a tug-of-war competition. We didn't do that. We never even said anything of the sorts. They're setting this up, so thinking they're going to beat us, make us look terrible. It's not going to happen.
What?
It's not going to happen. This is some-
Okay, wait, so this is some reverse psychology. Instead of me challenging you, I say, you challenge me, right? You challenge me.
Tug-of-war is actually part of the Highland Games.
The Highland Games, yeah.
So why not let's turn up and see how many of those guys it takes to beat 4 of us.
So it's 4 strongmen, and how many people does it take to beat those 4 guys?
Tug of war is about 2 things. One, and the most important one, mass.
And secondly, it's about pulling strength, including your grip strength.
And there's also a decent amount of technique to it. I mean, if you lean forward, I mean, you will be pulled over like nothing.
Ooh, now that I think of it, it's also about teamwork.
With pulling at the same time.
Yeah.
A 160 kilogram Eddie Hall would average around 2 people. 2 per strongman would be around 8.
Yeah,
I think that's my guess.
8 against 4. That sounds so unfair. That sounds so... I think 7.
They thought we were gonna come out here, some foreigners not understanding what's
By the
going
way,
on.
I love his shirt.
Strong and
Strong and pretty, yeah.
We know what these guys are up to, and we're not playing that game.
There's some sort of rivalry here.
I think they really want to win.
It said in the paper, this is where this all stemmed from, that we called you out in a tug-of-war, but in actual fact, you guys called us out. So there's 8 of you guys, and there's only 4 of us.
Oh, there's a maximum of 8.
Oh, damn.
Tug of war is also about another thing that I didn't think about, but Eddie Hall mentions.
16 feet versus 8 feet and 16 arms and legs versus 8 arms and legs is going to be a big advantage. Not only is it body weight, but it's all about the amount of traction as well. They've got double the amount of space on the floor to get traction.
Because if you look at tug-of-war battles, then most of the time you see people slipping.
One of them should just be laying down and just get as much space as possible. That would be a decent amount of space for a strongman.
Is it actually allowed to have like some sort of like sandpaper on your back? To have like some more traction?
They were saying, hey, why don't you take on all these school kids in a tug of war? And I thought, well, that'll be fun. And they lined up about 50 of them on the other side of the rope. And these second graders just completely schooled me.
So basically you're saying you got punked by a bunch of children.
I did.
We know it's not really a question of if you beat us, it's just how many of you it's gonna take to beat us.
Yeah, weight and technique are the 2 main things.
Any changes to our guesses? Now knowing that there's only a max of 8.
And also knowing that Brian Shaw lost to a bunch of kids. I think they're gonna beat 6, but then 7 is gonna be tough and then they lose.
We'd be absolute idiots if we walked in there and took the whole team on at once. So we're going to start with 5 guys and add a guy on each time until we find out what our limits are.
So you guys are 1496 in pounds?
1,506 pounds. So you guys do outweigh us by a little.
Just a little bit.
All right.
So it's almost equal.
The first signal I'll give you.
Look at how massive the crowd is as well.
Yes! If I would know that this is going on somewhere in the
I
span
would
of like
watch.
200 kilometers, I would go to it. Oh, look at him. He sort of puts it
that
like
is- that
this.
is a
So
lot.
then it's sort of hooked, and then just his body weight doing this.
That's
a
massive.
crazy amount of force.
Ready, go! No, no. And push it hard, push it hard. Flat feet, flat feet, flat feet. That's good, Ed. That's good.
So this is against 5.
Yes.
And this was easy.
Easy win.
We're not talking about untrained men. We're talking about tug of war men here.
6 of you?
6.
6? Okay.
And Ed, step to your right. There we go.
Okay.
Into them. A little bit.
This is already against 6.
Yes. Tight now. Keep it there, keep it there.
Lean back, guys.
Keep it there.
Lean back.
Keep up, Barry.
Just
Keep it up,
lean.
Barry.
Just lean.
Keep it there now.
We've got
Feet in
him.
front of
Here
you.
we go. We've got
Still? Oh, still, this is pretty close.
Get up and
But
press it out. Push it out. Push it out.
Let me
Push it
see.
on. This
Just
time,
lean,
man.
guys. Just lean.
I feel like this is not a fair match. Like, they still won pretty easily,
Yes,
but another man would change.
a lot. I think we're about to find out.
Once we beat the 6 of them, I felt pretty damn good about us.
Look at their shirts. Look at the shirt. There's something here. This is just for traction.
The strongmen don't have that.
No.
Come on, get ready. Pick up the rope.
The setting looks so Scottish as well. It's crazy.
Yes.
Get up.
The strongman are waiting. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
This is a crazy fun video.
Yes.
Steady. Pull. Yes. And push.
Oh, look at the line, the traction. Yes. This is. Oh no.
Losing.
They're losing. Also, look at the form. Look at the form.
It's
We're not
gone.
getting into the ground. So.
Imagine being the 8th guy and just not joining the challenge. Oh.
We were strong enough to beat 6 of you, but no match for 7 of you.
Okay, so they lost against 7 people, which is insane. I do think they could have made it more of a match,
If they started out better,
but I think either way, the tug of war team would have won. So 1 strongman equals 1.5 tug of war men, which are still pretty strong men,
and that while they have no technique.
which is pretty interesting because a strongman in terms of lifting,
Probably 5 times stronger.
strongmen have insane strength, and you also need insane strength to be able to perform these exercises. If you want to see what world's hardest exercises are, click this video. Subscribe so much, goodbye.